Hello Pisces, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. You can see Pisces, I shuffled the cards out ahead of time so I can have a little bit of time to look at these cards and not just have dead silence on the camera. So it's going to be interesting. Your energy right now, as I'm reading you, you have the threshold, and then you have she who nurtures, empathy, gentleness, and insight. You can see she's got this great big amethyst right at her third eye here. It's so Piscean, actually, to be honest. You know, identifying you as some of the most psychic in the zodiac, because you are, I want to say you might even be on the threshold of entering some type of new psychic realm here. I'm really, honestly, like really drawn to the fact that she has the amethyst at her third eye, because the threshold talks about our psychic abilities too, and perhaps even entering a new level or a realm, honestly, like some type of realm beyond the 3D here, usually, that you are, to me, it looks like you're accessing this. You're going to be accessing this. Now, with empathy, gentleness, and insight, that's also very interesting. You could be about to get access to some type of information or something beyond the 3D here, or you're reaching for it. You're definitely, I feel like you're on the verge of attaining some type of information or receiving some type of download. It's the softest of energies too, right? With empathy and gentleness. That's your energy. You might even be on the threshold to receiving something through the psychic realm here that's warm and inviting to you. Now, that's also interesting. Keep that in mind. It's warm, inviting. Okay, because your cards, I'm finding them a little interesting how they play along here. Okay, we're going with this reading this week, so I'm going to ask, what is the energy that benefits you? It's for your highest good. What is the energy that does not benefit you? Is not for your highest good. So for your highest good, benefits you, you have the storm. Now, even in the book, Kim Kranz describes the storm as very much like the Tower card. To her, as she describes it, it is some sort of destructive energy here. But flourish, prosper, and blossom. So something could be breaking down. I wonder, because the psychic energy is what is coming through so strongly for you as who you are, and you're on the verge of getting something. Something's been broken down. Okay, I wonder if some of you Pisces have experienced a bit of a lull in your intuitive or your psychic abilities. Because it's a possibility here. It's almost like, you know, when the computer is going through an overhaul here. Putting in a new motherboard, doing this, that, and the other. Downloading and installing new software and updates. And then what do you got to do? I don't know if you still do. Typically, let's just go with that. Typically, you used to have to turn the computer off and then allow it to reboot with all that new information and everything there. Because like the storm feels like that. It's some type that benefits you because you will flourish, prosper, and blossom. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Trust your intuition. This could be something about like your own personal world here as well, where something could, you're going to avoid a possible catastrophe in your life or in things going on around you. It doesn't, so when I say that, I don't want you to go, oh my gosh, what is this? No, it's not, I don't mean it to like frighten you in any way, but it literally, like I'm seeing toilet paper. God, I hope not. But anyway, so it could be like something, you know, like you're walking past a store, you're going in somewhere, you're going into a store, right? And you're going into that store specifically because, oh, I've run out of ketchup. I'm just going to go in there, I'm going to get ketchup. And you're walking by one of the aisles and they have toilet paper on sale. Okay, it doesn't have to be this, but this is how it feels. It's like they have toilet paper on sale. And you're thinking, well, I have, but you know, that's a pretty good price. You walk, it's almost like you start walking away, and like, where am I going to put all that toilet paper? So you start walking away. But see, this is the thing. It's almost like your intuition kicks in. I know this sounds like a very mundane way that your intuition might kick in, but this is how it's coming across to me. So so you go back and you get the toilet paper. Logically, it doesn't make sense. So that's why it feels kind of intuitive to me. I don't even have anywhere to put, where am I going to put this toilet? I just bought toilet paper last week. It's like such a good price. I just feel like I'm supposed to buy it, right? So you do. You buy this giant roll of, now you have like enough toilet paper for 2 years. You're like, I don't know where I'm going to put it. I have to make some space in the basement. I'll put it under the kids' bed. I don't know, right? Because you're going to flourish and blossom when there's a storm. So think about that. And it's as if there's something that, so I think about like hurricanes and things like that. And people, you know, they get water and they get all those supplies because the supply chain could get interrupted, right? So they're prepared if that happens. This is flourishing in the storm. You're going to flourish and blossom and prosper in the storm. But that's what benefits you to do this. It's almost, I want to say, trust your intuition. Really, really trust your intuition right now, Pisces. Nurture it. It looks like you are nurturing it. Continue to nurture it. I wonder what this storm is. Because it's also coming across to me here, like, I'm seeing like a fire go across a forest. And you know how there's certain seeds that only open up when they're exposed to extreme heat. And it's almost like you're that seed. You're that seed, and you've been sitting underneath the overgrowth for a long time. The forest goes through. A lot of the trees are burned down, and that now allows light in. It's like you're going to flourish at a time during catastrophe. It's to flourish during the storm. That's the energy that benefits you. If others are finding themselves in a difficult time, you're not meant to pull yourself down into that difficult time. You're meant to flourish. That's what benefits you, is flourishing in the storm. Allow the rain to help you root yourself, even possibly. Okay, this is where it gets curious. So, the energy that doesn't benefit you is the siren. She who flies, dare, do, and reach. And that's also interesting because you had Eros as your underline at the bottom. Lust, desire, a new path. Then you have new path at the bottom. So you're taking, okay, the siren, I want to say I could connect with Eros. Is there things that we find so compelling and they draw us in as, oh, do I dare? Should I do that? What'll I do? And it's like, that doesn't benefit you. That energy doesn't benefit you. I don't know, you might already know that because it looks like you've taken a new path away from Eros. And it doesn't have to be like sexual. I don't know, for some of you it could be. But like diamond, like, right, this shiny, beautiful thing. Well, diamonds do have some purposes. I got this new little thing, actually. It's got little diamond dust embedded on it. And I am sharpening all of my knives and scissors and everything. You just go across it like once or twice at the most. And they're sharp. Like, I'm not kidding. It's fucking crazy. It's really weird. And, right, so they do. But often a diamond is recognized, oh, it's such a precious gem. It's not the rarest gem out there. There's a lot other gems. Like, it's a whole diamond industry. I've convinced people that you need diamonds, right? You need diamonds. Oh, but the ruby is the rarest. But you're the amethyst. Whoa, this is so curious. How interesting. There's a breadcrumb trail here of deeper information if we look for it. I think I just said that for you too. There's a breadcrumb trail here of deeper information if you look for it. You have the amethyst, right? Amethyst is, I do want to say it's a much more common stone, gem. It's not revered like rubies and diamonds are. Fuck that shit. It's almost like what that is in your reading. Like, fuck that shit. You got the amethyst, and the amethyst really, really is about like nurturing your intuition. It's using the right stone for the right application. The resource of your intuition is really important right now, and you're on the threshold of seeing something. Maybe how you can flourish in times of catastrophe. I don't know what this is. Oh no. Okay, let's go to the tarot. But so it doesn't benefit you, the siren, daring to go to places, to do things. Yeah, no. A new path. Choosing this new path. I feel like your energy is good. Like, well, I don't want to say bad, but I feel like it's connected to what benefits you. Like, I feel like you're already sort of tapping into that. What is this threshold? Wow, it's the Two of Pentacles and the Chariot. It's almost like knowing where you're supposed to. It's a rebirth. You're on the threshold of rebirth. Clear as day. You are on the threshold of rebirth, Pisces. Some of you might be wanting to move too. Some of you could be about to step over a new threshold. The Chariot card, right, with Cancer in the 4th house is like home, where we feel safe, and a threshold. Think about that, how they're connected. The energy that benefits you. I want to say is staying home. Oh, that's not, why did I say that it benefits you? It's your energy. It's actually your energy. It's not necessarily what benefits you. So, okay, well, let's see how Spirit, I'm not going to put words in Spirit's mouth. Standing at the threshold and moving. I don't know, it does feel like moving. Empathy, gentleness, and insight. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I don't know. That feels very good because you're going, the benefits you here to flourish, prosper, and blossom in the storm. What the fuck is the storm? Is it something that you're already in? Is it some type of dismantling that has already taken place for you? Or is it dismantling something either that you are intending to do or it's just going to happen around you, right? Like it's the Tower. Sometimes we can do it. Lots of times the universe does it. What is this storm? Frick. Look at Lightning, the 8 of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. I don't know. A lot of you, I feel like that this has something to do. Oh, my nose. It got so warm here so suddenly, and I feel like things are waking up. They shouldn't be. Excuse me. It's making me sneeze. Stupid weather. It's not right. It's not normal. It's driving me crazy. This storm, it feels like it's intuitive. Like it feels like a fucking rush of some sort of information. It takes you from the Two of Pentacles where it feels like rebirth is blocked by very mundane things that need to be considered and done day to day, and then you move into the Chariot. But you're on the you're on the precipice. The 8 of Wands into the Ace. Why is the 8 of Wands here? Why is this? This is like something that hits its mark. The 5 of Swords and the Son of Cups. This is something that's going to happen here that's going to break or destroy some type of stalemate that exists in your life and life. It's your heart space. Your heart space. Moving forward. What's it? The Ace of Cups. The Empress. Wow. It is, ooh, I see like this tree. Like you're like this tree. And right, the storm comes through your seed gets the water, the nutrients it needs, and the roots take hold. The water. There are very few pentacles here. Just gonna say, because I'm like, is this storm a physical thing? I feel like it's a psychic thing. I feel like this is a psychic storm. And you're gonna flourish in it. Wow, what the fuck is that? Right? Like, this is a psychic storm that you're going to flourish in. It somehow feels as if, I don't know, there's going to be some type of a big shift. But it's almost like it's not a shift that is seen with the physical eye. It's an energetic shift. It's a psychic shift. It's perhaps a reality shift. But you're going to flourish in this. Maybe there'll be a lot of people who are confused. I don't know. She who thrives, flourish, prod the emperor. Where did that go? Is it on me? Where did it go? Where did it go? I know there was another card. I know, I saw it. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. I knew there was. Okay. What order? The Emperor, the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Pentacles. Wow. Oh, what is this? It feels like this is some sort of... Okay, how am I going to say this? Let's say something changes in the world. Okay, I'm just going to say, let's say you have a partner, okay? And something changes here, and your partner is maybe their income is reduced in some way here. Maybe there's cutbacks in an industry that they work in or something like that. I just put it because all of a sudden we got a bunch of pentacles. So, right, I'm just going with what I'm seeing here. But it's almost like this shift may not benefit another, but it benefits you. I don't know. I don't know if this is like forecasting some type of change that's going to happen around the world, but it's going to be beneficial to you. Like, it may not be beneficial to a lot of other people. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just honestly like, this is like a psychic storm coming through. Are you going to be able to see and perceive things before they happen? It's to trust yourself. Really trust yourself. Oh, I mean, I'm trying to watch how I say this because it also feels like another's misfortune. Others' misfortune is your fortune. Now, as I say that, it's as if, well, it's a cycle of life. I'm being shown as sort of like cycles here. So, right, like if, I'm having difficulty getting out of my own way here. Because every time something comes across my own vision, I'm hesitant to share it because I feel bad. I feel bad for everybody. Like, I don't know, and maybe I'm sort of leaning into that Pisces energy where I don't want someone's misfortune to be my fortune. Right? Like, I don't know. Let's say somebody buys, maybe you want to frame a house. I don't know, right? Like, just bear with me. You want to frame a house, and somebody's just invested in a whole bunch of lumber, or the new store around the way has just bought a whole shitload of lumber. And, or no, they did that like a couple months ago. But now nobody's buying lumber. And they're going out of business. I don't want to say that for anybody. Like, but I don't know how else to say it because it's here. Like, especially with the Emperor into the Eight of Pentacles, or the Five of Pentacles. It's almost as if lumber goes on sale and then, I don't know, you can do what you want to do. There's some kind of fucking catastrophe shit. And you're going to do really well in it. That's all I can say. Right? No, I'm really happy for you. I am. And it's just, Spirit keeps just telling me, it's just a cycle of life. It's just a cycle of life. Like some animals, you know, they live to as long as they're going to live. And then, you know, the scavenger comes by and now has something to eat. It's kind of like that energy. Okay. So it's good. It's going to benefit you. What is the energy that does not benefit you? This is Siren and Dare to Reach. So you can, I also want to say that you can also govern and exercise yourself here in a way that like, it doesn't feel like you're putting yourself out there or you're taking any chances. Okay, yeah. Or maybe you are. Maybe this threshold is even about, like, do I risk something? You don't need to risk anything right now. Your status quo, particularly in your own, like, sort of psychic realms and how you navigate yourselves. That's good. You're going to flourish and prosper at a period where it does feel like there's some type of destruction. Yeah, okay. So the siren is not what, okay, so that could be shiny things here. Could be shiny things. Oh, look at this shiny, wonderful thing. Quick schemes. Short-lived advances. The siren. It doesn't benefit you. Wow, it's the Eight of Swords. You know, because there's things there that you don't see. There's things that you don't know about. Don't go out of your comfort zone. What is this? Old. Maybe you are. Maybe you're like... Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm struggling because I'm human, and the way this message comes across frustrates me. I don't know. I just feel like you... It's almost as if you might be even perhaps about to do something. It's almost kind of like, don't do it. There's something going on here in this reading. There's a secondary energy. I'm not sure if it's like a worldwide vibe that I'm picking up, or it's just like kind of like you based on, you know, the zodiac of Pisces. Because the message is really coming through here. A, follow your intuition. Really follow your intuition. Try not to listen to your reactive energies within you. Reactive, I want to say the siren and eros are kind of like the animalistic reactive energies. Compulsion, impulses, steer away from those. If you have in some way here, like, I don't know, this threshold, it feels like don't. I'm picturing someone in a house, right? And wanting to step outside of the house, even though there's a storm warning coming. It's not like to say that you're supposed to stand in the storm. That's not what this card indicates at all. It's like, don't stand out there and let the lightning hit you. It's not that. Because it actually says to often seek shelter from this storm. And how do you do, like that, you will flourish and blossom when the storm is raging. Don't be pulled out to shiny little things here that seem like, oh, that's so nice. That's feel like it's going to feel daring. It would feel daring. It would feel, right? It totally does. So it's not like this is going to be a difficult thing. I don't know. Maybe there's boredom. Things are mundane, possibly, with the Two of Pentacles. Wanting to go beyond the status quo. But this Eight of Swords, right, with that siren, it doesn't benefit you. It's really saying that there's things here that you do not know. Oh, with the Two of Pentacles. See the butterfly. The butterfly energy is held back. But don't. What are you daring? What sort of daringness? The sun. Oh, but see, the threshold is sun. Oh, the storm. You flourish in the storm. Oh. There could, okay. Because we're talking about psychic energy too, and the sun is clarity. Reaching for the truth. Let the truth swim around you. You don't need to reach for it. Maybe because there's like, I'm seeing somebody in this murky water and like different fish fins, maybe shark fins, you know, things moving around. And then you could see some type of a fin here that, well, maybe it's like a siren. Oh, that's the truth. That's it. No, don't reach for that, Pisces. So there's another card that came out with the sun. Oh, the Eight of Cups. So that's not. This is such an odd reading, but it's almost like your energy. You might even want to share. Okay, here's the other thing. You might want to share some type of truth with someone because you feel sympathetic. Your empathy could be getting the better of you here because you're not supposed to be in the sun or walk into the sun. The storm is the flourish is where you'll thrive. So there's also, oh, we don't see everything. Oh, right. Now look at this. Her third eye is blocked by this dead bird's bill. And as I say that, like it's shutting off the intuition and being pulled because of our impulses, desires with Siren and Eros. Don't be impulsive here. Trust your intuition. Steer away from shiny, false promises. The sun. There could be something too about whatever cycle you're in and sort of any sort of physical, spiritual growth that you're going through. Because the storm is the benefits, almost like the rain and the winds, even the lightning. There's two feelings of like lightning striking here. It's not necessarily going to strike you. Well, no, I feel like it is. Like this is the energy that you're going to flourish in. But what it's going to do, it's going to put nitrogen into the ground. Oh yeah, there's all this lightning. What the fuck? There are 4 cards here with lightning. Oh, wow. Okay, what is going on here? Is there something going on with solar flares, too, that is affecting you intuitively? Because that comes from the sun. The sun, the sun, the sun, the sun. Because lightning is the last step in Earth's process to protect and transform the radiation shit that comes from the sun. The first step is it's moving across the atmosphere, right, where we see the aurora borealis. The last step, because the Earth goes through, I can't remember all the steps in the process. I just remember the beginning and the end. The beginning is the aurora borealis. The end is the lightning. It's almost like it's indirect, right? The sun, the energy of the sun, the truth, the clarity. You don't want to step into the sun. That's also interesting. I just saw something that NASA somehow got closer to the sun than they ever have. Because there's so much lightning here and what benefits you. And the lightning that's where it comes from. It's got this process that the Earth does to be able to take all that radiation and put it into itself without it being harmful. So it actually ends up like nitrogen. So it feeds the Earth. It's crazy, right? Oh, and that's flourishing and blossoming. Now with the Hierophant here too as well, It has lightning, as does the Ace of Swords. And that takes us into the Eight of Pentacles. That is some sort of good work here. A commitment. A commitment here to work well done. I don't know. It could be in any area of your life, really. Don't try to see the sun. Don't look at the sun directly. Look at it through the storm, the lightning. It's a very symbolic reading you have here. The Four of Pentacles and the Mother of Cups is at the bottom. The way she's got her wing, it's almost as if she's protecting that cup to me. She's protecting the cup. Sheltering it from the storm. Sheltering it from the storm. Flourishing in the storm. I don't know. That's what I have. That's so interesting. Isn't that interesting, Pisces? I'm going to go to your extended. In the extended, I'm going to ask, what energy within you is depleted? How can you replenish this depleted energy? And what is your greatest achievement yet to come? Thank you so much, my dear Pisces. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.